And we are back. Welcome back to the channel. We are once again on the FUTMob Tournament Predictor today to do our Copa America full tournament predictions. Now, if you missed my full Euro 2024 predictions video, you can check that out in the top right-hand corner of your screen right now. And don't forget that we did create a Predictor League for the Euro 2024 tournament as well. At the end of this video, we will be creating another league for the Copa America Predictor as well. Not only that, you still have time left to sign yourselves up for the Euro 2024 Fantasy Football League that I've got set up. And launching today, I'm also going to be setting up a Sky Sports Super 6 mini league for all of the predictions going on over the course of the next few weeks. So plenty of stuff to get yourself signed up to for this channel. All links will be available in the description of this video and in the pinned comment of this video. And of course, if you didn't know, we will be doing daily predictions starting on Friday for every single Euro 2024 and Copa America 2024 match throughout the entire tournament across all 4 weeks. Daily prediction videos will be available on this channel. So if you haven't done so already, please do consider subscribing to the channel and drop a like on this video as well if you do enjoy all of my prediction series. Let's get into this Copa America tournament prediction video. And we'll do it by hitting the Start Now button. And we are straight in with Group A between Argentina, Canada, Chile and Peru. In my opinion, this is probably the closest to a group of death you really get in the Copa America. I think no one's going to be too surprised that I think Argentina are going to win this group. But the other three teams, there really isn't a lot in it. I think Canada are going to get the runner-up spot. I'm not going to change that. In fact, I'm not going to change this group at all. That is lined up exactly how I would have it. Argentina winning the group, Canada runners-up, Chile third and Peru fourth. Now, obviously, there are still some warm-up games to be played this week and at the start of next week before this tournament starts, which would probably give a little bit extra guide as to where these sides are going to finish up. But based on what I've seen in terms of recent form of these sides, players available to these respective squads, I think it's going to be Argentina, Canada, Chile and Peru as the running order for Group A. But like I say, really, really tight group. I think all three teams on their day are capable of getting something off of Argentina, and they're certainly all capable of beating each other. But I just think Canada are going to be the side that edge it into second place. In Group B, we have Ecuador, Jamaica, Mexico and Venezuela. I think, again, there's an obvious choice for who is going to win the group, and that is going to be Mexico. I think in this group, there's an obvious choice for who's going to finish last in the group, and that is Venezuela, so I'll leave them there. It's just whether or not we go for Jamaica or Ecuador as the side to finish runner-up in this group. And again, if I'm looking at the squads available to them, if I'm looking at the world rankings and I'm looking at recent form, for me, I think Ecuador are the side that are going to finish runners-up in this group. I think a lot of people are probably going to go for Jamaica because, you know, British football fans and American football fans basically know the entire Jamaican squad because they are consisted of basically Premier League English-based players or MLS-based players. But again, I look at the Ecuador squad. There's a lot more international and higher level experience available in that Ecuador squad. And I'm going to go for them to finish runners-up to Mexico, who I think realistically should be winning all 3 games in that group. On to Group C, and this one is probably the easiest group to go for. I'm going to go for Uruguay number 1. I'm going to go for America number 2, Panama number 3, and Bolivia number 4. I really don't think there's too much to say about this group. I think there is a distinct hierarchy. Uruguay are better than America. America are better than Panama. Panama are better than Bolivia. I can very much see this being one of those typical 9-6-3-0 groups, but we'll see. Like I say, don't think I need to say too much more about Group C. And then finally, we have Group D between Brazil, Colombia, Costa Rica and Paraguay. And I'm tempted not to move that. I think, again, everyone would expect Brazil to win that group. I think everyone would expect Colombia to finish runners-up. It just comes down to Costa Rica and Paraguay as to who is going to end up getting the final spot. There really isn't a lot to split those two sides. I think both will lose comfortably to Brazil and Colombia. And it's just going to be a one-off game between the two of them. In terms of the long-term predictions of this video, it doesn't really make too much difference. I am going to go for Paraguay. Just Paraguay over Costa Rica. If that comes back to bite me, it comes back to bite me. But I don't know. I've got a little inkling Paraguay will nudge it into third place. Let's now move on to those all-important knockout stages. Starting off, it is Argentina against Ecuador. As interesting as a game as I think that would be, I still think everyone's going to expect Argentina to take that one. Mexico and Canada. Again, I've already spoken about Canada. I think they can produce an upset, and I think they can beat Mexico, and I'm going to go for Canada. Uruguay and Colombia. Again, I think Uruguay are far too strong, so I'm going to go for Uruguay over Colombia. And for Brazil against America, what a massive game that is. All the stars are going to be out for that one, I'm sure. But again, ultimately, no surprises. I'm going to go for Brazil to win that one. On to the semi-finals. It is Argentina against Canada, once again, as it would have been in the group stages, and then Uruguay and Brazil. I'm going to go for what it would have been in the group, which is an Argentina win over Canada. And here is where I'm going to go for my big shock of the tournament. I think Uruguay beat Brazil. I really do. I know there's a lot of hype around Brazil again at the moment with their now full Real Madrid attack of Vinicius, Rodrigo and Endrick. However, I really like this Uruguay side. They look much more well organised than Brazil do at the moment, in my opinion. They've recently just beaten them as well. I think they're going to beat them again. I'm going to go for Uruguay to beat Brazil to set up an all white and light blue final between Argentina and Uruguay, where, unfortunately, I think it's going to be back-to-back for Lionel Messi. I'm going to go for Argentina to win the final, and I'm going to go for Brazil to beat Canada in the bronze medal match, which will bring up my beautiful little wagon wheel right now. And there we are. That is the wagon wheel. Argentina set to retain the Copa America, in my opinion, but we have definitely produced some incredible upsets along the way. All that is left to do now is to set up my league, which is now available on screen for you, and I will retrospectively go back and edit that league code to the top of the screen throughout the entire video so you can get yourselves involved as well. Don't forget to check out all of those other things I mentioned. We are doing a fantasy football league for Euro 2024. We are doing a tournament predictor league for Euro 2024. And we are doing a Sky Super 6 League for all games covered by Super 6 over the course of the next couple of months. So make sure you are signed up to all of them and my tournament predictor for the Copa America 2024. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I will see you Friday morning for that very first Euro 2024 prediction video.